Oh boy, here we go. Hey guys, my name is Kaylee and welcome to the Enchanted Library. I thought for my very first video on Booktube, I should do the Newbie Tag. So this is one that I had seen a while back and I haven't really refreshed my memory on it recently because I wanted to take a look at these questions with fresh eyes. So I guess without further ado, I brewed myself a cup of tea, because what goes better with a little chat and a little get to know you than a fresh cup of tea? So I have all of the questions written out and let's get into this. Okay, so question 1 is, why did you start this channel? And I don't know, I guess that's a good question. Why do I feel like spewing my thoughts and opinions about books and things to other people? It's something that I have done since I was very, very young, and I can't imagine not doing it. So basically, this is an environment that I feel very happy to be a part of, where I want to share my thoughts and my opinions, talk about books, gush about things that I love, even talk about things that I'm not so fond of in regards to books, because it is a medium that I think is really good for basically conversation, building a community, and everybody has been so kind on here that I thought, why not be a part of it? I did actually have a unofficial Booktube channel several years ago, but that was before Booktube was actually a thing, and life just got in the way, so I stopped doing that. But I've been wanting to kick it back up for a while now, and I guess that's why I'm doing it now, is because I've been wanting to, and I'm finally getting the chance to sit down and do it, or stand in front of my bookshelves and do it. And they're a little messy right now, so please don't judge. Okay, question number 2. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Well, I feel like, oh, that's a good question. I feel like so many people are doing so many fun, exciting things in this medium, and I really just want to add to the conversation, because as much as I love and adore a good YA, I feel like there is a massive insurgence of YA and middle grade books that are being reviewed and talked about, and I really want to start the conversation more in a broader sense. I basically just want to broaden the conversation, because there are so many people who are talking about YA and middle grade reads that I don't think other genres are getting their fair dues. So I really want to encompass all genres in my channel, and I think that that's going to lead for a great discussion and a really well-rounded community. Ooh, okay. So question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? And really, it's the community. It's wanting to talk and start a conversation and really give a chance to gush about all of the things that we love about reading. If you saw my welcome to my channel video, I listed a whole bunch of things that I want to do with this channel. Obviously there's going to be the classic tags and book hauls and reviews and things, but I have lists and other ideas that I really want to do, and even more so for the future, once hopefully a couple of people start following and are excited to take part of, because I love books, and I love reading, and I love writing, and any opportunity to talk about that or bring that to other people or show other people is something that I'm very excited about, and one of the main reasons that I joined. Okay, question number 4 is a little difficult because I don't know how to answer this. Why do you love reading is question number 4. Honestly, I don't remember a time that I didn't love reading. Yeah, like even from a very, very young age, I would just tuck away somewhere with a book and you wouldn't hear from me for hours until it's just, oh, where did Kaylee go? Oh, yeah, she's in her room, she's just reading. That's what she does. I love it. Like, even before I could even understand probably what love was. I just always read and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably, I mean, I grew up in a very small town and there wasn't really a lot that you could do there. So a lot of what I sort of learned about the world and about adventure and whatnot came from books and stories, because it really fostered a lot of imagination for me. So I don't know, I just always loved that escapism, I guess you could say, even though I think that sounds pretty, that doesn't sound the greatest, but I love the things that the human mind can come up with. Like, it's fascinating, and to be able to read something that you could never imagine yourself in a million years and it was imagined up by somebody, it's mind-boggling, and I love that. Ooh, okay, question number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? And that is very difficult for me because, like I said, I've been reading since I was a baby, so probably the little golden books. Those were big for me when I was very little. And then there was, the Full House Michelle series. I devoured one of those a night when I was very, very young. And then after that, I kind of just jumped the gun. So I don't know, maybe I was like 6 or 7 when I was reading Full House Michelle. And then I immediately went into things like Louisa May Alcott. So I read Little Women when I was very, very young. But probably one of the biggest things was William Shakespeare. So this is the most ratty book that I own because I took it with me everywhere. I've read it countless times and admittedly broke the spine. I have weathered the edges, and yeah, this thing just came with me everywhere. It was like a Bible for me. And I read this grade 5 or grade 6. I started reading Shakespeare, and I don't know how to explain it. It was just a really big part of my childhood and reading. So I don't know, maybe Shakespeare, but I had been reading for a very long time before that, so take your pick. Ooh, oh, and Nancy Drew. I love Nancy Drew. That was a big one too. I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. Okay, question 5 was a long answer, so let's see what question 6 is. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? That is a good question. What would I ask my favorite booktubers? I feel like all of the booktubers have been asked so many questions, and particularly with tag videos, so I don't think I really know what to ask them. Maybe I should have prepared a little bit more. I guess I guess I would like to ask any of my favorite booktubers if you could have a dinner party and invite any of your favorite authors, alive or dead, who would make up your dinner party, and what would you serve? Because I don't know. So that could be, you could get some really cool conversations going in there. Like, say you get F. Scott Fitzgerald, you get William Shakespeare, Agatha Christie. You could make a pretty good dinner party. So, okay, that would be my question. Which authors would you invite to a dinner party? Number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Very good question. I would say that the hardest would be oversaturation. There's a lot of us here, and it's going to be hard to sort of find your niche of what group you're sort of a part of. So yeah, I think it would be that. It would be the fact that when I started years and years ago on an old channel, that I didn't continue with it to build up that base, but starting now in an age where you can film on anything and it's super easy to upload, getting your voice heard, that is definitely the hardest thing, I would say. Number 8, I kind of already answered that. When did you start reading? I don't know an age when I started reading because I've been reading forever. So I'm gonna say 1 month. I was 1 month when I started reading. Yeah, I don't know. When did I start reading? I've always read. That's what we'll say. I have always read. Number 9. Where do you read? I read anywhere and everywhere. I will read on a chair, I will read in bed, I will read on a couch, I will read on the floor, I will read upside down, I will read on a train, I will read in a plane. Wait, no, is that Dr. Seuss? No. Anywhere and everywhere. If I can really focus in and have no silence around me, that is the best, because I really just don't want to be bothered with anybody else. But if I have to read in a waiting room at the doctor's office, or if I have to read out in public anywhere, like at a coffee shop, I can do it. It's totally fine. It's just, I just have to tune everybody else out, and that's no big deal. But ideally, I like to read in my favorite chair with a big cozy blanket and a massive cup of tea, and I'm so happy at that point. And then, last but not least, question number 10 is, what type of genres do you like to read? And I feel like that is kind of the point of this channel, is that I like to read anything and everything. I love classics, I love contemporary, I love YA, I just, fantasy, love fantasy. But yeah, I read anything and everything, so I'm really hoping that that will sort of portray through this camera onto your screen. And if you have, or if you want to expand your horizons on what you can read, I am happy to be a part of that, and I hope that what I say here is stuff that you'll enjoy and you'll think about and maybe decide, hey, I'm gonna pick up that book, or hey, I've never heard of that author before, maybe I should try them out. So yeah, I read anything and everything. Whew. Alright, so that is 10 questions down. I guess that's the end of the tag, so I hope that you have learned something from me and have gotten a feel for what I want from my channel. And I tag any one of you out there who wants to start your own YouTube channel, or if you've already been on Booktube for a while and you sort of want to do the Newbie Tag 2.0, I think is what it's called, if you've been on here for a while, sort of just to refresh everything, I tag you to do that as well. So please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. I plan on posting quite a bit on here, and I'm really excited for things that I have planned, and I hope that you are too. So yeah, again, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and keep reading.